That's better. Good morning. Thank you for joining my live. I know most people don't watch me on Facebook Live, that watch me on Facebook Shorts, and I know this through my analytics. I think the earlier that I go live, the better chance that I have of somebody watching, only because, like, a lot of people who work wake up early, and people that have kids, their kids are sleeping pretty much early. So if they want to get some adornment peace without a kid hanging off your leg, so on and so forth. And this is like my favorite time of the day because I'm up every day at 5. I do that is because the earlier I wake up, the more I get accomplished, and the more time I have to wind down come 7 p.m. because I've already, been up quite a bit. 5:30, I like to be uh, pretty much like have my coffee made already, teeth brushed, clothes changed. I usually shower in the afternoon because like right now it's not too hot, it's pretty cool. So after this video, I'll probably just finish my coffee, grab a bottle of water, and walk. Um, yeah, so I like this weather, this type of day, this kind of day, meaning I like to be up early, like birds chirping, it's not too sunny, whatever. A lot of people think that I'm a night owl because what will happen extremely early, like 7 or 8 p.m., I'll wake up 2 a.m. and maybe stay up or be up for an hour or two and fall back to sleep. So that's just how it is. I spent a lot of time watching other people's podcasts, and this was like, well, even before like podcasts were super, super, super popular. And I relate a lot with Lena, not Plug Talk, because um, let's just be honest here. Any female that says that, um, like, well, some people do find sex work enjoyable, I guess. Like, the reason why I'm so hung up on Adam and Lena is because they're my age. Adam's a little bit older, and they make it happen, and they're desirable. Um, Adam really enjoys money, but like when I saw Frenchie put him in his place about asking her multiple times about money or what the ticket is as far as like how much it costs to have sex with her, she called that being pretentious. What I want to really say about that is I'm curious to know as well for my own just curiosity because she's interesting. The whole situation is interesting, and she's very, very tiny. She weighs about 90 pounds, so she's considered a spinner. Um, she claims that she's had sex with 5,000 men or more. Uh, Again, I've had sex with about 7, 12 at the most. So, um, I feel like that's for really, like I posted on my Facebook story, emergencies only. Um, Emergency maybe meaning love. And females are so scared to admit that they were in love or are in love. I don't know why so many females are acting so masculine, but at the end of the day, I'm a female, born a female, proud to be a female, and yes, I want to fall in love or remain in love. That's what being a woman is all about. Like, being a queen, being a pretty, pretty princess, nails, glitter, glitter, glitter. Like, I don't know. Um, there were a few times I thought about going goth because of how I felt inside, but like us females, we should be like wearing pink, purple, glittery, glamorous. Like she also said she had a year relationship with a female. And I felt her when she was talking about that because it's like I'm not gay, but sometimes men fucking suck. Like I think the guy that I was dealing with, this guy, I think he would have preferred me having like a girl that was a friend because he was so busy. Like that's when a motherfucker buy you a dog when he really, really likes you because it's like, or a pet. He wants you to sit idle and wait for him while he gets his life in order. And I don't know, like if you want me to do that, you need to be more open to what you do. What is taking all your time away? Like you must, like damn, well then you must be rich. Like I can't call it. I don't know. Like sometimes, man, I guess like people like Sharp because I'm so hung up on like that whole podcast. But I really like in comparison to my life, that's the closest that I found like people that were remotely even close to like myself. And Sharp is so mischievous, but I know somebody like him who like will go in on people making constructive criticism statements, making like really aggressive points and not reveal anything about themselves. So, yeah, I find that to be strange, you know. I don't really know why men uh can't just properly convey the message that they're in love with the female and that they genuinely care because like it seems that Adam and Lena love each other, they have a child, but they're sharing each other with other people and like I don't know. He strikes me as gay. But I just wanted to come on live and just basically say that we're glamorizing the sex industry far too much, and pornography is not a depiction or an art form that shows reality. It's acting, and I think that kids coming up that are just losing their virginity or early in their sex life need to understand that that's not a blueprint on how you treat your sexual partner in real life, like your husband or your wife. It's okay to have kinks and fetishes or whatever, but like, I just want people to know that's why I'm like in my pajamas, ripped shirt, hair knotted up, sweating, looking crazy because looking busted. Like, I want people to understand that it's okay to be yourself. Not everybody is going to be glamorous every minute of every day, and we're acting very pretentious. All of society has gone mad with the modifications and the filters, and it's like, if I'm gonna be a YouTuber and an influencer and a personality moving forward, then I have to come to you guys raw, unfiltered, uncut, unbiased. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just all for everybody who loves themselves and loves others and are adults not hurting themselves or hurting anybody else. Like, I want what I do to be considered like a sex counselor or like a marriage counselor or something like when I'm older and more like educated because like I don't want married women to think that married men are gonna come to me and it's like, well, I want to be the person that kind of like helps them so that they can stay because it is legal. Like porn and prostitution should be decriminalized. There's no reason why, as an entertainer, a beautiful woman, like whether you have big breasts or you don't, like whether you're 80 pounds or 280 pounds, like everybody has their own insight and own, like information to give and share with the world. And like men who are down on their luck, whether they have really really small like penises, or you know what I mean, they just not good looking or have poor hygiene, or they have a bad attitude, like whatever it is that they're not getting pussy, that they have to like pay for it or pay for pictures of it. Like, I mean, like, if you're not hurting anybody, they're not hurting anybody. I mean, there are weirdos out there, but I'm saying besides all that, like safety risks and red flags, you know, as long as you're, you know, not hurting anybody or yourself and you're protecting yourself if you are having sex, then I don't see a problem with it. I think like if I had an Adam, meaning I'm not attracted to Adam 22 from No Jumper, but if I was Lena and like that was my man, we wouldn't be doing that shit, I don't think, because once a man tells me like I love you and we're in love and we're about to get married, whether we have a kid together or not, I wouldn't want to subject my partner to something that can hurt him. And if he said like go ahead, like I'm cool with it as long as there's no touching or whatever. If I needed the money, I might, but I would hope that like I could go back to like waitressing and restaurants and like my own little spot, like where they serve food. And like I like fighting, like I want to really get into fighting, if not professionally, like just as a hobby. Like I'm very much into like fitness. I want to learn not so much of the diet part, but like the exercises, because I'm very focused. Like I know that I could do very well if I were to put my mind to something like that. So if I had a partner that was down for whatever, that's what we would do, fight. Um, but for now, you know, like I do have really big boobs. Like I am, you know, cute. And if I can make money, you know, playing on people's fetishes or, you know, like whatever, feet, they want to look at my feet, suck my feet, I don't fucking care, buy my dirty panties, like buy my fart in jar. How can anybody judge anybody else for that, especially if they're not paying your bill? My next cup of coffee and put my shoes on to working out. I need to lose 20 pounds in 9 days because the doctor said I'm about to be pre-diabetic. I am pre-diabetic. So, you know, even though I got nice and thick for like my viewers and my followers and my to hopefully make more money because I'm bigger, bigger boobs, bigger butt, but it's not very, very good for my health. So I'm gonna trim down 20 pounds and see how I feel. Love you.